All right, I got something near and dear to your heart that I know you want to talk about. It's that dreaded summons, that jury duty summons. Don't send that to me. I don't want to see it. First of all, I'm going to give you the tips on how to beat that thing. That's what I'm about to do right now. If you're a convicted felon, you're under 18, you don't have permanent residence, this ain't got nothing to do with you because you probably going to end up on the other end of the courthouse where you're being judged. A few of the tips that you could kind of use to get out of that jury duty summons is just act like you never got it. I ain't seen that thing. I never got it. The other way is if you could get some kind of doctor's excuse saying that there's no way you can serve because you really can't get down and you can't sit up for a long time, things like that, things of that nature. And you got proof you can sit down there and they'll let you off. But if you happen to make a mistake and call down there and try to talk your way out of going down there, you done messed up now. Now you're gonna have to go down there now. And say like the night before you're supposed to go down there on whatever date it is, you're supposed to call down there and give them your number. It's a number on there. And by that group number, it'll decide whether you need to show up or not. And if it tells you to show up, you might well go on down there. But let me tell you some of the ways to get out of it. Because I know, first of all, most people believe that niggas can't tell time anyway. So what you got to do is do the thing called you come to court nigga late. I overslept. I missed the bus. I had to catch a ride. Any excuse to come late. Now you need to come 30 to 50 minutes late. You're going to get a slap on the wrist. It's nothing. You showed up. You showed up to the best of your ability. What you do, and you tell them, I got up early in the morning and I had to walk. And my shoe got a hole in it. But I made it here. Now, a lot of times, you get down there between 30 and 50 minutes late. Orientation already going to be started. So it's going to be a big pool of people already down there. And they probably going to just tell you, we got too many, go on home, call you in 3 years. You lucked out if you come late and that ploy doesn't work and they tell you to go ahead and have a seat and you got to continue going through orientation. Okay, you about to have a long day because they're going to tell you the ifs and ands and the buts. And they're just going to waste your time and tell me why I'm going to be missing my pay for the day because I'm not a federal worker. I'm going to get maybe like $15 for the day. I can't do nothing. I can't even go to McDonald's with $15. I leave these 20. So if you happen to get down there and you start this orientation, let me tell you something. Let me tell you the proper attire to wear. If you're a man, don't go down there in a suit and tie and, you have your nice cologne on, you got your watch, you got your rings on. No. Come down there, get yourself an old pair of Converse, white, dirty. Make sure it's a hole in the top of it. Then your shirt should be scraggly and get one of the ones you didn't wash for a week. And if you got dreads don't comb your hair. Don't be as funky as you can be. Because they'll probably come to you and say, we can't sit with this guy. Something wrong with this. This guy got an odor. And that's what you want. They're so hard up trying to get jurors. It'll be the same jurors over and over and over because everybody is ignoring this summons. And they'll tell you, hey, you got to take this thing serious. Oh, you think so? But you got me down here and I'm missing a day's work. Now, you're sitting up there and they happen to call your group. The defense attorney and the prosecutor, they ask each juror, some questions. Can they be impartial in this case? And they get to me and say it's a robbery case. And the police supposed to have so much evidence, and the prosecutor's bringing this in. And the first thing they ask me is, this is a double-edged sword now, all depending on what you're saying. You say, could you be impartial with this? And I say, I don't trust the police. The police, they be planting evidence. And it could be clear and cut. This guy could be just 100% guilty. I yell out, nah, I hate the police. They pulled me over and gave me a beating one time. Nah, I don't trust them at all. Now that right there, that might backfire on you. Because now, the defense attorney, he's going to want you on that jury. And somehow, you got to make up a story. Was he Spanish? Spanish guy robbed my mother. Oh, you're gonna throw that whole thing into a tizzy. Now, if they pick you on some of these trials, it could be a day, it could be a week. And if you're not on the government payroll, that's money lost. So what you end up having to tell them is, I really can't serve more than a day. I work for myself, or I'm a day worker, anything to get them to let you go, because you tell them you just can't show up, I can't afford it. I'm the only one in my household even working. But let me tell you something. Bad news for them if they put me on the case, because a lot of times they'll tell you, hey, this is what it's about. Everybody, you got to read this. First of all, I'm going to tell them I can't read. Look, I got about a 6th grade education. I can't read. And then I'm going to make them read it to me. Then I'm going to say, I can't comprehend. I don't understand it. I don't understand what you're saying. Break it down. Oh, you talking about one of the dumbest jurors ever. That's what you got to be. You got to make them almost call you a hostile juror. And then what you do, eat beans all night. Eat beans all night. And then while you're sitting there and they're talking to you, it's going to be other jurors beside you. Let out a slow one. That slow silent one is murder when it'll rise up real slow. And somebody might throw up because it's going to be bad. It's going to hit them lawyers right in the nose. And I'm going to act like ain't nothing happened. And after you pass that gas, they're going to look at you. Sir, did you just pass gas? And you look around and the woman next beside you, no, I think that was her. Oh, they're gonna tear that courthouse apart. Cause see, I'm gonna stop the whole procedure. Then guess what? I'm gonna let some more gas out. I'm gonna let the kind of gas out that you kind of have to raise up off your seat, cause that thing is pushing pressure out. And see, if it's a woman prosecutor and they get you asking them questions, what you do, you just start flirting. Damn, you look good. You think it's a chance that me and you could get together? Or they're going to think you just downright crazy. Then you say, hey, at lunch, can I get you some lunch? Can I get you a sandwich and a cup of coffee? And then she going to say, I'm married, sir. We're not here for that. Oh, you ain't good enough for me, huh? Nah, I see what's happening. You don't think I'm good enough for you. And sometimes they'll ask you your political affiliation. And then I'm going to say, look, I'm MAGA. See, because I like pussy. See that? I like pussy. That's what I'm going to tell them. After you do all that, and those dumb fucks still put you on a case, you make them pay for that. Because it's going to be a hung jury. We can't come to a decision. What's the verdict? Ain't no verdict. I don't believe it neither way. He couldn't have robbed them. Ain't no way. And the police, he got his facts wrong. They probably never call you back to the courthouse again. Unless they find you in contempt and you end up in a jail cell. Now, remember, I didn't tell you to do none of this. Just ask Chuck. And Chuck will tell you, like, subscribe, and share. And every now and then, you need to pass a little gas. That's it.